Today, we are talking about the organic marketing blueprint that generates 100 plus leads per month without spending more than 1 hour per day on Facebook. How will it feel that you get leads that you actually get missing out on because there's so many people to talk to, right? This is what happens with me and my clients because I help them generate leads. So, do you feel that you're spending way too much time on Facebook but actually get almost no sales? Or has it ever happened that you scroll through various Facebook posts to get some inspiration to write your own content, but actually get overwhelmed and frustrated? You see, so many coaches and freelancers, they're getting leads, they get dozens of leads every day, right? And make no sales. But here you are having no real strategy, no consistent leads, and you feel stuck. I understand because I've been through it, Paul. There was a time when I posted content for weeks online, but got zero leads. Like my day started with looking for ideas. Then I would spend like 2-3 hours writing stories and posts and designing and perfecting it. And when I posted, zero, nil, nothing. Like it felt like I was working every day, but I actually wasn't seeing any significant results. I tried outreach, but lacked clarity on what to exactly talk about that could lead to a sales call. So my conversations had no real meaning. It was just like a task because everyone said, focus on making connections, talk to people. But how? Right? I do got clients here and there because of inbound leads. Like people found me because I had a professional profile. I was posting content again and again. So there were a couple people who found me and they would send me messages and we would take the conversation forward. But we all know that inbound leads is not really a real marketing strategy. You have no control over the sale. I mean, come on, how can I know that when exactly will my ideal client be ready to take my service? She could get busy. She could have her own problems. She could consider my competition. She could forget and so on, right? So there are so many possibilities that could happen because of which I felt like, I don't know what's happening. Like I'm posting so much, but it's really, really getting difficult. And are you facing something similar? Like put yes in the chat if you feel like, yes, I am facing something similar that I am like trying a lot to generate leads, but it's not satisfactory or it's very inconsistent. Now, after all that, today, the organic funnel I have built works 24/7 without me. Like it brings me leads and nurtures my audience without my actual presence. And most importantly, I lead my ideal client to me. I lead them to me. Like I have spent $0, literally $0, and I've built this system, which means, yes, it's their decision to work with me 100%. But why shouldn't I create a system that could bring them to me faster? Like it's a very simple system. It's absolutely free and doesn't need more than an hour on Facebook every day. Like, so are you ready to say goodbye to wasting countless hours on Facebook and actually attract dozens of leads every single day? I am getting so excited to share all of this with you because I know that it hurts. It hurts a lot when you're doing so much, but you're not getting the results, right? So please tell me, are you ready? Put yes in the chat that yes, I am ready to say goodbye to wasting countless hours on Facebook and actually I want to attract dozens of leads every single day. Okay, I'm excited to share how you can actually do that. By the end of today, you will actually know what to do, what not to do, and what is actually working. What are those big coaches you see online actually doing behind the scenes because I've worked with them, I've seen them grow, and I know what is working and what is not working. So I'm going to talk from my personal experience. I'm going to talk from the way where I am working with clients and I'm giving them results. So I'm going to tell you all practical knowledge. And if you're watching me live again, put hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments because I want to know that you are here because I've worked really, really hard to get all this data in the form of just 30 minutes or 40 minutes of one training for you. It is going to be game changer. I promise it's going to be game changer for you. Okay. So let's get started. Let's start with the 4 key mistakes that's holding you back. This is really, really crucial. And these are the 4 key mistakes that freelancers and coaches make while trying to get leads. Like it might be that you're getting a few leads every month, but you still feel that your traffic doesn't really have quality people or there's a scope for improvement. You might say that, the audience I am attracting is not really interested to buy high tickets from me. It might happen that you're not really interested to buy high ticket and because of which you're not getting the sales that you actually want to. You're charging less and all of that, right? So these mistakes, you just point out and see, am I making one of these mistakes? Okay, so let's start with the first mistake. And before that, I want to tell you the fourth mistake, which I'm going to share today, is what the 99% are doing. And I've seen literally 99% people making this fourth mistake, which I'm going to share with you. Okay, but let's get along with the first mistake right now. Most people are in the me era. What is me era? Okay, if you have been creating content for more than a month, but your results are bad, there's a high chance you're in this me era. Like, most people have no idea what actually is working on Facebook right now. They're in the phase of me. It's all me, me, me. My brand should look like this. My post should sound like this. I cannot post something like this because I find it really bad. Or my banner should have my company logo. My company name should be everywhere. People should know my company name, right? And on and on and on. And surprisingly, you won't admit this and think, oh no, I don't do this. Jolly. If you've been creating content for more than a month, but the results are bad, there's a high chance that yes, you are in this me era. And I am not saying to not be authentic. Like, all I'm saying is, does your me match with what your audience wants? Example, I recently was working with a client, and she was actually going to do her first virtual event. And she didn't want to spend money on funnels and all complicated systems. She wanted to get some sales from her event first. So she wanted to go all organic. She wanted traffic, and she wanted that to her virtual event. So that was what we were working with. Okay. So she was new on FB and had almost no traffic to the page, literally no traffic. Okay. And she wanted me to do lead gen for her virtual event. Now, what happened was, she was not ready to actually put her banner as something that would help her audience. She was stubborn on keeping her banner as her company logo. Now, what do you think ended up happening? She got traffic to the profile using my lead gen content, but she lost golden opportunities. She wasn't able to convert that traffic I brought to the profile. She didn't get lots of friend requests accepted. Why? Because people found her profile really robotic, and the leads were lost. Simply because they weren't sure if she was the correct person they should connect with. Her profile didn't catch their attention. I repeat, her profile didn't catch their attention. Okay, so result was less content engagement on profile, less quality people on profile, less sales, and she failed to understand that her banner is not for existing friends. It is to attract new people. So this is like first impression where your banner speaks for itself. So if your banner is absolutely clear and enticing, they would accept you as friends. This is the first step of starting a connection and collaborate in future. Now, you might say that I actually send messages before, being friends. Like, I actually just send a message which lands in their message request. You might say that. I prefer talking to people after they have connected me as friends, because I just find it cold outreach, because they've not, just extended their hand towards me. I want them to accept me as their friend, and then I started conversation. That's just me. That's how I work. Okay. So now, what can you take this away, from this conversation? Look at your banner again. Look at your banner right now. Is it professional? Is it talking to them? Or it's a personal picture? Is it clearly stating what's the result you provide your clients? Don't be like, I'm a funnel builder. That's not a result. What happens when you build a funnel for the client? That's a result. Both should be on the banner. Is the text clearly visible and easy to read? So many people use fonts they love, like London font, and there's so many classic aesthetic fonts, but it makes your text harder to read. Is your text actually getting highlighted because of the background, or your background is taking up all the attention and your text I cannot even read on your banner? Tell me. Check your posts. Does it add meaning to your ideal client's life? Or are you posting content that you feel like posting? Does your page look very captivating and personal? Or do you post stories to share how your audience can get value? Ask yourself this question. Is my profile actually talking to them? Or I am in this me era? Ask yourself this. And this might be the reason why you're still stuck. Your audience is not actually getting what to do. Okay? All right. Next, the next mistake is thinking that getting engagement is equal to sales. No, it's not. Okay? Content that brings like 100 likes and comments that you see so many coaches get. I know dozens of people who are getting like great engagement and they have amazing following, but actually no leads, literally. So stop chasing engagement, like stop creating content that will likely bring you engagement. Content like inspirational quotes, like some engaging question, you're, just talking about some book you purchased and all of that, or getting some posting about your food pictures, where you went for the holiday, how you're celebrating your holidays. Yeah, I am not saying that you should not do that. I do that too. But you have to be really, really aware that if you actually want to generate leads, these are not the posts that will get you leads. Be very, very careful. Okay. So you have to be really, really careful in that. The next mistake is focusing solely on cold outreach. Now, I was talking to a freelancer recently, and he said, if I do 1,000 outreaches, 50 people would reply back and 5 would book a call with me. He was spending 5 to 6 hours every day on Facebook with maximum like 1 reply a day. That was like maximum. And it's a tool to get clients 100%. But problem number 1, it's exhausting. Lot of days you would feel hopeless and overwhelmed, and there's a high chance you won't meet the 1,000 number. Number 2, FB picks up your spamming behavior and can ban you. I have seen this happening. Like you can, you send, say, messages to 5-10 people in 1 hour who are strangers, who haven't connected you as friends. Facebook might ban you. Okay, there's a policy you can go check out. And number 3, you get clients only when you work. You put hours of effort. So the clients should come to you because you're putting so much effort. Like, but this is not sustainable. The cold outreach method is not sustainable. Like, are you telling me that you will follow this outreach method for years ahead? Your intention with FB long term should be to create an ecosystem that will bring clients to you. Cold outreaches gives short-term result and makes you lose control over the sale. The client has the power to decide he works with you or not. So you send proposals, you do follow-ups, you charge less, and you provide extra service and do everything to convince the prospect. 50% you've already lost the sale. Because there's a high chance that they'll find someone they are attracted towards and they start ghosting you. That's why cold outreaches will not work. You have to have control over the sale. Okay, now I am moving on to the 4th mistake. This is the mistake that actually everyone is doing. Literally 99% people are doing this mistake who are not generating leads. Okay, so if you have no leads or you have very, very less leads, this is the mistake that you're doing. Your attention is on sales and not providing real value. And I'm not talking about value posts. Hear me out here. Okay, I did this mistake for literally 8 months, more than 8 months actually. Like as soon as I saw this mistake, my leads blew up. Okay, and I said real value. Can you read that again? I said real value. And I do not mean value posts. No. Most people don't like reading value posts. I'm sure you're one of them. Like, you're scrolling and you're finding like super knowledgeable posts and you're reading like long posts which are like very boring facts, right? And you're reading, no, you don't do that. Except there's some exceptions that you're actually thinking about, hey, I'm struggling with lead gen, what to do. And then you get a headline that, hey, solve lead gen. And you click on it and you start reading. Why? Because you were thinking about that problem, right? So other than value posts, like value posts are not something that you would find interest in, right? So how can your audience find interest in that? Real value means transformation. It means nurturing through freebies. Provide something that is actually actionable and they can get an immediate result. Immediate actionable result. If you can get them that, you are their hero or heroine. Okay? So it could be ebooks, free trainings, free calls, depends upon, what kind of traffic is there on your profile. If you're new, if you have been on your profile for very, very long, what do you think would actually nurture the audience and genuinely help them out and see the magic happen? Okay? All right. So how do I get 92% of my clients from Facebook? This is really, really crucial and very simple. And you can do that very, very easily. Okay? Number 1. But these are things which I believe in and I do not do or actually do. So the first thing is I never post on FB job boards or send portfolio. Like usually because where I can see 100+ comments saying, I am sending a portfolio. I am like in the job board, somebody has commented, I want to say a copywriter for me. I want a copywriter. And there are like hundreds of copywriters who have commented that, yes, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. Those are the comments that I never comment on. The posts. I do not do that. Why? Because there's a high chance my comment will get missed and I'm actually wasting my time there. It's no use. Until and unless I really have connection with that person who posted, I don't think there's any chance for me. Okay? So it's actually luck factor. Like I might have chance, but it's a luck factor. Number two, I focus on creating content that will help my audience in a very genuine way. I really want them to succeed. I want them to get some kind of result from my freebie, and that's what I focus on. So you can see if our vibe matches, and if you feel like, hey, girl, I think you can actually help me grow my business, then we could talk. That's it. So if our vibe matches, we connect and we work together. That's as simple as it sounds, right? And I focus on posting content which is not entirely engagement focused, but showcases my personal side. And I am not afraid of talking about my failures. I am not afraid of telling people that I failed a client project. I did a couple of months back, I did this post, and people commented, and I felt really good about that post because I accepted that my client project had failed. And there's not every project that you're going to succeed at, but I learned some lessons and I shared that lesson. So that was a value post, but it's actually a failure post. Okay. Also, I actually post about my personal story. So I am actually an engineer. And then I took a risk and I went into copywriting. So that's again a story that I like to share about. Why? Because I want people to get inspired and connect with me emotionally. They understand how I am, my personality, and that's my intention. That's why the content that I post, I focus on really personal side of it. Okay. Now, let's go to the only 3 major focus points that brings me clients. This is very simple, okay? And you might have thought about it once or twice, but you have not actually done it. So commit today that yes, you are watching me today here, right? At this moment, at this time, and you commit that you are going to actually get through to this. You are going to actually follow this and do this and get a result and tell me that, hey, Achal, I actually did this because I heard you in your life. And I did it and I got a result. Okay, that's what I am expecting. I really want to know that you got a result. Okay. Now, for people who are brand new, they don't know. If you are really, really brand new, this will help you out a lot. So the only 3 major tasks, focus points that I have that brings me clients is this. Number 1, create and promote your freebie so that you get quality traffic into your world. Based on your freebie, post on other Facebook groups and add them as friends so that they can get real value from your freebie. Now, are you selling here? No. What's the intention? The intention is to let people know that, hey, I exist and hey, I can actually help you out. I genuinely can help you out. Just check out what I have for free for you and get real value, get some actionable step done, get a result. And that's when you can understand that I'm not fake, right? That's the intention of a freebie. Okay? Very, very important, very crucial. A lot of people don't do it. So if you do it, you're ahead of people. Okay? Next. Talk about your offer. Oh my God. This is so crucial. Most people I see are creating content like they're doing really, really great. They actually have free freebies all around, like ebooks. Some have free calls, some have free trainings, and they don't talk about their offer. People have no idea how you help your clients. Like, what have you done till now? Do you have any social proof? Or are you starting, if you're starting from scratch, that's okay. You could do some free things and get some feedback. Or you can just tell people that, hey, I have this offer and this is how I help you. I can help you in that. Now, you can talk about your offer through different types of content like stories and posts. So your traffic gets to know how they can work with you and one level deeper. Now, do not expect your audience knows what you do. Do not expect them to reach out to you automatically. You have to put this thought in their mind that, hey, reach out to me or give me a sign that, hey, you're interested and I will reach out to you, right? You cannot assume that they'll get up one day and say, okay, I want to, hire Achal today. That never happens. So you're providing free, real transformation. Plus, you're also opening an opportunity for people to, so that people can go one level deeper with you if they like. All right, that's step 2. Now, again, if you knew this already and if you're not doing this, then commit today that yes, Achal, I am going to actually do this and I'm going to create some content that's going to talk about my offer. But remember the mistake? No me era here. You have to talk about your content in a way that they would like to consume. If you're talking about your offer, promote your offer in a way that they would like to hear about it. So answer the question, what's in it for me? That's the copywriting tool, right? What's in it for me? Now, again, in my language, it's the me era, right? So which one are you choosing? Be very, very careful with it. If you have been doing it, it's very, very important. All right. Okay. Let's go next. Next is keep track of leads and follow up. Now, what do I mean by it? And if you already know this, then be very, very careful of what I'm going to tell you next. Now, I told you my mistake, right? I was talking to people because I had to, but there was no direction in what my, conversations were going in. right? So you have to have the intention of finding out if they are qualified to work with you so that you can convert this traffic. Like DMs work when you genuinely want to know if they could use your help to level up their life. All right. So tell me, are you finding this valuable? Put yes in the chat if you think that this is something really, really valuable for you. All right. Now, if you think people are cold to you, people don't reply, your posts don't work, you get no inquiries, there's a high chance you don't have a freebie. If people listen to your offer and they come to you, but they have objections, they have price objections, like they have lots and lots of objections that, again, they don't understand your worth. So, how to make them understand? Provide real transformation for free first. All right. Now, do you now have some clarity on what's going wrong? Like, what's wrong with your lead generation right now? My client right now is doing a webinar. Just a second. Okay. So my client right now is doing a webinar but she wanted to do a paid one, right? So to increase her conversions for the paid webinar, she first provided real transformation, like AKA actionable step. What was it? It was an ebook. Okay. So the prospect applied it immediately, saw a result, and trusted her. And thus signed up for the webinar and conversions automatically increased. So we were looking for some free transformation that we can provide. And that's what we did. And her conversations like doubled. Okay, so what we can do is when you're providing, if you want to do something for paid, give them something for free and give them so much value that they fall in love with you. Okay, they have to fall in love with you to actually buy from you. Remember that. Again, they have to fall in love with you to actually buy from you. I love this line, and you can note this down somewhere on a clipboard that yes, they have to fall in love with me to actually buy from me, right? Okay, so now, okay, I understood, Achal. I should give something away for free that's truly valuable and actionable. I have to talk about my offer and keep track of leads in my DMs to find out if I can genuinely help them. But what could I give if I'm starting from scratch? Like there's so many people. Like if you feel that you're starting from scratch and I don't know what to give away for free, I don't have a lot of experience, I don't have client experience, what could I give away for free? Share what you have learned from different sources, such as courses, YouTube, books, and explain it in an easy way to your audience. That's your idea, that's your freebie. Do a free training, create an ebook, create some kind of checklist, template, anything out of your experience in learning. So obviously, if you are in this field, you have learned so much from different sources. Combine all that knowledge, put it in actionable step. Remember, actionable step. People should take away something from your freebie and then apply it to get some result. And if you do that, everything will fall in place. All right. So I have addressed this question as well. Again, if you are watching me live, put hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. I really want to know that you are here listening to me. And if you're finding value, put value in the comments as well. I would love to know that. Okay. All right. Now, the exact organic workflow for unlimited leads. Now, this is something I know you've been waiting for. I have been waiting for. I want to tell you the exact organic workflow that I have. And from this workflow, I generated 53 qualified leads in 1 week. My client got 112 leads into her virtual event and she made sales before the event even began. Like she made sales like 2 days ago before her event using my pre-event content. So I was doing her content cycle and she actually got leads into her virtual event, 112 leads. We got registered and with this organic workflow. So this is actually super, super simple and very, very easy. And this is the most exciting part for me. What is the exact organic workflow for unlimited leads that you can apply right now with me, okay? I'm going to share the PPT with you. Put hashtag PPT in the comments and I'm going to share the PPT with you, all right? And we are moving ahead with the most exciting part, the exact organic workflow for unlimited leads. So this is the exact organic workflow. I'm giving one more quick recap of what we discussed about. We discussed about the only 3 major focus points that brings me clients. Number 1, create and promote your freebie. Number 2, you talk about your offer. And number 3, you keep track of leads and follow up with them and with the intention of finding out if they actually need your help or not. But if you're new, if you're starting from scratch, then you share about what you've learned from different sources, like ebooks, courses, YouTube, anything, combine it and then share it online. All right. So if you are new, you have no excuses left. All right. You are going to do this. So if you knew that I should create something for free. And if you've not done it, this is your time to do it. And you have to tell me, Achal, I heard you and I did it. Okay? And I'm rooting for you. So now let's move ahead. The exact organic workflow, the unlimited leads workflow. Okay, number one, create something for free. That's the first thing that you have to do. This is an actionable step. This is not something that you're sitting here and just listening to me. No, you have to do this. All right. So create something for free. That's your first step. And it is very, very simple that you have to do. Create anything for free. Template, ebook, free training, free call, anything will do. Okay. The next step is you package the freebie and then promote. Now, make sure what I said. I said package the freebie and promote. What do I mean by package the freebie? Packaging the freebie means you are converting something really simple, like say a template for building a funnel. That's a very simple thing. And you package it in such a way that a person who is reading it will actually want to access it. Like you get access to the funnel template that brought 64% opt-ins for my client. That's the result. And you combined it and you packaged the freebie and then you promoted it. So be very, very careful that you have to promote the freebie and package it in a way. What's the third step? The third step is obviously you deliver with all your heart. You put everything in that freebie because that's your first touch point with your ideal client. That ideal client is going to judge you based on what you give away for free. All right. And they're going to understand your worth based on what you give away for free. So deliver with all your heart, all your heart. Okay. The next is you connect with those interested people. Now, obviously, people are raising their hands and they're telling you that, hey, I want this template that you have. Right? You're sharing some Kajabi template or you're sharing some funnel template and people raise their hands. They're obviously interested in that topic. So why do you not continue the conversation with that person and ask them, okay, why do you need this template? What are you building? What is your struggle? And if you feel as say, suppose you're a funnel builder and you feel like, oh, this person actually would need my help, then what is the next step? You see if their problem is your solution. You find out if you actually believe that, okay, this is genuine, okay, you're not, just taking advantage of them. You're trying to find out if this is something that you can actually help with and they actually want your help. And then you actually tell them that, hey, if you are facing any problem, I am here and I'm going to solve it for you. You offer them, you tell them that, hey, I can actually solve this for you. Are you interested? Please tell me. And the next step is you follow up consistently with that person because obviously the person might forget. Like that's so obvious, right? People are so busy, they might forget. So it is your responsibility. Please don't think that it is their responsibility to come to you that, hey, I need your help. Like there's so many people live here, right? So you cannot just say that, hey, Vincent, I want your help. Or hey, Maria, I want your help. They will not come into your DM. Right? They will not come to your DM. You have to go to them and you have to consistently follow up with them till they say no. If they say no once, back off. That's okay. They don't need your help right now. And it doesn't mean that they would not need your help in the future. So connect with them, make some good relationships, and you can actually provide some value. You can see if you can give them some other freebie to help add value in their life. And what's the rush? Like out of, say, 100 people, you got, say, 10 clients, but the rest 90 people also got value from you, right? So it is a win-win situation. It doesn't matter. If like I got one person who told me that, hey, if I give away something for free and they don't buy from me, then that's a wrong mentality, right? That's a very, very wrong mentality. It doesn't matter. They got value from you, and that's what matters. You're changing someone's life. That's what matters. The people who want to go one level deeper with you, they will come to you. But you have to tell people that, hey, I am worth your time and I can genuinely add value into your life. That's my motto, and that's my motto for all my clients. That's how I work, and that's how you should work as well. Please do not be afraid of giving away for free because this will how you will attract people, right? You agree with me, right? Put yes in the chat that yes, I agree with you. People come to you if you go to them and you give them value, right? That's what I believe in. So now let's move ahead. Do you wish to know what's the step-by-step method to actually follow this workflow in a simple manner to get maximum results? Like I have given you this workflow. I have told you that this is the exact organic workflow. This is exactly what I do. You can go in my account and actually check exactly what I do step by step. This is how I would talk to you and this is how I would genuinely try to add value into your life. But do you want to know how to do this? Like step by step, literally step by step, you want to know what is the actual workflow in a simple manner that will get you maximum results. Put yes, that yes, I want to know what exactly I should do. I want to know step by step method of each workflow topic because we had, just a second, we had 6 steps, right? The first step is create something for free. Second is package the freebie and promote. Third is deliver with all your heart. Fourth is connect with interested people. Fifth is see if their problem is your solution. And sixth is follow up consistently without sounding salesy. Like, we are not going to be sounding salesy, please. Right? So you want to know how exactly you can do that step by step? Tell me. If you want to know, I am giving away something really special and exclusive for people who wish super fast organic growth to make your first or next 10K. Now, it's for you if you have something to sell but unable to get people to buy. It is for you. Like, if you feel that people are not buying from you, if you feel that you have very limited leads every single month and you're falling short of leads, so you're not getting clients, or if you are wanting to do some virtual event but the leads are not there and everything is just messed up, this is for you. So comment convert to know more about it. If you want to know, comment convert that yes, I want to know more about it. I am interested to know more about it, and I am going to reach out to you and tell you all about it in detail about the giveaway. And I am sure 110% that this is going to not only just generate leads for you, it's going to actually convert them for you.